projected. The economy grew another 1% over projections.
We can't litigate the tax cuts because of what happened with COVID. We don't know how much this ate into everything, but it certainly looks like there were going to be fewer revenues coming into the government, but we don't know. In fairness,
fewer revenues now.
There's no ability to litigate this because of what happened with COVID and the extra spending.
That is not true, Chuck. In 2019, we took in more revenue than we ever have in the history of our nation. As much of a percentage of our economy than we ever have as a nation. That was 2019. Tax receipts are still up.
You realize that President Trump has added more to the deficit than Joe Biden. Some of it's COVID. Some of it's COVID.
Most of it is COVID. Let's be clear with the people.
About half of it's COVID and half of it's the tax cut.
That is not true because we raised more revenue. We raised more revenue than CBO projected. If you bring in more money than your projections are, how are you adding to your deficits, Chuck?
And if somehow you keep cutting taxes but more revenue comes into the government, that math doesn't work over time. You can have it in the first year due to some various accounting tricks, but it doesn't work over time.
No, Chuck, that is not true. The purpose of tax policy is to raise revenue for the federal government, not to equalize society. After the Trump tax cuts were passed, more tax revenue has come to the federal government than at any other time in the history of our nation. Those are the facts.
Raw dollars can happen because we do have
and a percentage of the economy.
Both
of them have
Let me ask you this on caps.
Sure.